Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. In the previous episode, we created a new food line, as you can see here. It carries the famous, I always forget the name, EMD SD40-2 logo. Has a couple of goods wagons for delivering food. It looks absolutely stunning. Much better than those guys. We'll probably need to upgrade those at some point. And looks pretty fast as well. Look at that. This looks like a pretty good deal. I'm glad we did that. We actually ordered 2 of those trains. So yeah, we currently have 2 trains there. And it seems like they are doing pretty fine. They are transporting food pretty good, looks like. Yeah, look at that. 172 waiting, 144 left. We do block the road here a bit, but that shouldn't happen very often. And it's not uphill or anything. Shouldn't really be a problem for our trucks here. Now, in this episode, I did mention that we'll be upgrading the croc train finally, because look at the backlog here. 655 trains, stones. And this guy is going slow as heck. So yeah, let's do that this episode. Let's focus on that because there's no more backlog here of con mats. So that means we need to ship as fast as we can. And that's why we need to upgrade this as soon as possible. Let us start fresh. Get rid of everything. Let's maximize this. Let's get the most powerful loco. I still want it to be a single train, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Might need 2 trains, but I'll need to make double tracks and if that's the case. Stop before you reach the terminal so you can upgrade once you get there. So what I can do is I can get the one with the highest torque. I think it's the SD40 as well. Yeah, I think the SD40 is a clear winner. This one is powerful, the big boy, but look at the weight there, 67 tons versus 167 tons. So this is definitely stronger, much more practical. And before we proceed, let me have a look at my train. Is it this one? Oh, that's not the one. Let me pick it here, like that. Power rating is still mediocre. Alright, fine. I think that's really a fixed thing until we get to the latter rears where there are more powerful trains. Freight, I think we need to say this is food. Old dash. And this one we should say, instead of freight, we should specify that it's a con mats line. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Oh, pause. Why did I do that? We should replace this before we get to that, before this train gets to that station. So we have that single loco, and then let's fill it. Now this can go up to 105. Let's fill it with these gondolas. 105, so 120 should be enough. Let's get the ones with a 12 capacity. Yeah, that should be fine. Now let's try to fill this up to 320 meters. And let's see if that will be enough, if the train can still pull that. We'll need to spend 14.5 million. Really? Okay, fine. We'll need to borrow some money, but that should be... Oh crap, no. You know what? I don't want the interest because it's almost New Year. Might as well wait until New Year. 31 and 1. There we go. And now I borrow. So we don't gain any interest at all, right? And I think that's good because this train hasn't really stopped yet. So that's 14.5 M. There we go. 2.5 M loan, that's fine. Right, so from that measly train, It drops off all the goods and then it transforms into a beautiful SD40. Is that the name? I hope I got it right. And we'll see how the performance is. Let's follow it. There we go. A full-length train right there. Hopefully I got the right type of wagon. Power rating is still mediocre. 25 wagons behind it. It can carry 300 stones in one go. Now it seems to be able to speed up just fine. And it looks amazing as heck here. Look at that. Beautiful. This just makes me want to play train sim. I love this bridge as well. Pretty scenic. Although I guess it would be pretty scary, huh? Going through that with this heavy load. But I guess that was built with stability in mind, so we should have enough capacity, or that train should be able to carry just fine. Look at that, we already have 2.7 M. We can immediately pay all our loans even before this train arrives at that station. Yeah, it can go 97. Yeah, that's fine. The real test though is when it has all that stone, can it still haul something? So let's take a look at the power rating. It's mediocre right now. The weight is 542 tons. Let's see how it would look like after it picks up everything. So from there, you turn around, or okay, you carry something first. Look at how heavy that's becoming. From 570 tons, that is now 700 and going up. Power rating is still mediocre. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Oh, look at that. There's some stats here. It's pretty cool. Top speed for slopes. Flat 105 kilometers per hour. Medium 60. High 32. Wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, it doesn't look good. If in a high slope, it goes up to 32 only. In flat though, it reaches that in 4,000 meters. Those are some nice stats. Okay, it seems to be speeding up just fine though. I mean, considering that it's a bit uphill here, it does seem like a good spot. It's probably nice to take a photo here afterwards. So if we look at the backlog, only 461 left. Yeah. Look at this, limit is 1.6. Although production has stopped because that got filled, the station got filled. But it should probably resume by next month. Yes, it's resuming now. Perfect. Good guys, good going. So let's have a look. I think this is a very nice photo op. And sorry, I really like taking my photos that way. Oh crap, I got in the way. Would have been nice. Okay, we go this other side. Yeah, that looks good as well. That looks really good actually. Look at that. Super scenic view. Oh wow. Okay, I like that. I must admit. I really like that. Let's take a photo. And carry on. 45 kilometers an hour. We might need to lessen the load. We'll see later on. We'll adjust because after a while we'll run out of backlog here, and I would guess that we don't really need that long a train. But we will see. We will see shortly. Do you still have stones? No more, but don't worry. 300 stones are coming right at your doorstep. Slowly but surely. 51 kilometers an hour. Didn't even reach half of its top speed. Yeah, we might need more trains here. Smaller trains so they can pull better, and although I can probably go with a double loco, huh? Double loco, so more pulling power. And then just reduce the wagons a bit. I can also do that. Look at that. Earn 2.9 million in one go. Now you have all the stone you need. Thank you. Hope you're happy. This train, okay, that's not too bad. 114 out of 144. This train, 275. All going north. all going north. I think I might need 2 trains here actually. Might be I do. Because these are the 2 trains, the two food trains we have. And they're nowhere near the train station here. Let's have a look. Both of them, no. The food line has a 4-minute frequency. The Conmats line has a 5-minute frequency. Actually, that's worse, huh? Don't worry, that will go positive after a while. That will go positive as the lines normalize. Don't worry about that. Okay, the next thing we need to take care of is this orange line. I want to get rid of this orange line. It's currently going through the center, which I absolutely don't like. Oh, that's because we deleted the waypoint here. It's fine right now because there isn't any traffic really in the city, but later on that will introduce problems. Before that happens though, I want to get rid of this line totally. Instead of having a truck in this orange line, which is getting from the farm, food from the farm, and delivering it to this station, what I want is to make us... Oh, okay, and that's not it done. It's delivering it to this station, and then another truck line, this brown line, is delivering from this station all the way to Wolfstone. What I want to do is replace those 2 truck lines, replace them with a train, by adding a line here which goes directly, so we have the food here, goes directly south and delivers the food there. Yeah, makes sense? So what I want is to prepare the way first. Let's have this line. You probably need to load when available and replace yourselves with MANs just because it looks good. Only Conmats and color yourselves. Yeah, that's fine. And color yourselves. Okay, that's perfect. So they're already colored. Okay. And then we can add another line. That's perfect that I chose the one with 2 stations, 2 platforms rather. So this existing line we have for this is actually carrying to this place, which is covering all the commercial and industrial. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Okay, so that means I shouldn't limit you to only carrying boss. You should be able to carry all, and you should be able to take care of all the goods that are coming through here. And you can actually wait till full because there will be no conflict in terms of traffic. There will be no traffic here which is blocking other lines because there's no other line in this station. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. For me at least. Sorry if it doesn't make sense to you. I'll try to explain later better as we get going. Alright, so now we have that. Let's have a look first at does the V100 work perfectly in here? It might be that that's enough. The V100 with 7 wagons. Let's have a look at the demand. 208 food. I wonder. Let me try it. Let's go cheap here. So the V100, that one, yeah, it's pretty cheap. And get 7 food wagons like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And go forth. Create a line from this place going directly to Wolfstone. Good. Yeah, that looks good. And let's say full load only before you leave. Okay, we're starting to get food there now. That was fast. Let's name that train Northwest Food Wolf. Good. Frequency is 7 minutes. I don't like it that much, but that will have to do for now. And it will try to fill itself up before going. At least that should regulate the number of trains in the tracks. This one has no problem filling up though. Yeah, no problem at all. That's good. Okay, good. Now let me have a look here. Alright. In terms of passengers, we are getting many. Although there are still a lot that are waiting on the platforms. Not too much, but I think one more train will do the trick, or we can actually replace them with bigger capacity and faster trains. Let's see. Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains. We're earning, wow, almost 6 million out of these guys. Do we have a new multiple unit that can take care of that? This can go 125. Can carry... it doesn't carry anything because it's a loco. Alright. This can carry 64 passengers. That sounds good. Or the Metro liner, which can go 193. I think it's time for these Metro liners to step in. But before that happens, we have to take care of the infrastructure. First and foremost, they're super expensive. And second, even if they can go 193, we do have other trains in this line which will for sure be a roadblock, because these guys are pretty slow. Look at that. And that's going so slow. Mediocre. Can go up to 90 kilometers in 110 seconds. I guess that's not a very good stat, huh? Yeah, look at that. Can't even go full speed here. My goodness, yeah, look at this train just waiting behind that. Okay, so before we buy any trains, I think it's time. Let's get new tracks in here. New tracks and new platforms, okay? So, pause. Okay, fine. Go and deliver, whatever. And then we will upgrade this to 3 tracks, like so. I think that works pretty well. You unload, I upgrade. There's a new something, a new train. EMD AEM-7. Let me see how that looks. Oh man, that's the dream right there. I think it's for passengers, because 201 kilometers, that's not really going to be maximized by freight. Alright, so I think what we can do is we can assign this leftmost track for passengers, and we can have these two for freight, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what we need to do though is connect these tracks to that place. Let me see. What do I want? I want okay, maybe this time we can have 2 tracks for passengers and 2 tracks for all kinds of freight. So that means the Conmats line and the food line will be sharing train tracks. Yeah, so we don't populate it too much. I don't think that's going to be a problem if the speed is relatively the same for the Conmats in the food line. So what we can do is retain this line, but have a separate branching off, like here, like that, for the high speed, please. Actually, we can go low speed there. Would that look good? Like having a mixed one so you can clearly see which one is for freight and which one is for the passengers. Yeah, I think we can do that. 120. And then we can also upgrade it link it here, like that. Yeah, so one of them will be con mats, one of them for food. Actually, I don't think we even need this yet. Maybe just one will be enough. Yeah, let's try one first. Let's not do overkill here yet. Let's do it like that, and then let's just branch off all the way. Let me see. Yeah, let's just copy the entire strip like so. Okay, that looks well. And the next platform is there, so let's try to get close to it and then upgrade. We'll need 2 more. There we go. I'm so glad that worked out. I'm so glad that worked out smoothly. Okay, that looks good. And then we extend this line, crossing that. Yeah, and from here we merge eventually to this place. Okay, it doesn't look very mergeable. Why not? Okay, that one works for me. And then just copy this entire thing and go forward. The bad thing here is we'll have to change all the merging tracks, all the ones coming from the freight stations, you know, that they merge into the passenger line like this. So we'll have to really change that as well, the entire thing. And I think I have to do something here. Crap. Yeah, I'll have to change this into 2 lines. Upgrade you to 2, maybe upgrade you to high speed as well, and do it like that. And I have to move this passenger line to this other track because the train tracks are, the freight trains are on this side. Oh crap, I might have done a big boo-boo here, because if I'm merging from here, it would be rather it would be much better if I merge nearer. Like, imagine this. Right now we're merging from this place, merging into this. Later on we'll want dedicated lines like here, right, for the freight. That means they'll need to merge from the right side, merging to the left, crossing this place, which can slow down our passenger trains. So ideally they should be staying here on the inside rather than on the outside, which means I made this completely wrong, which means this should be high speed. Yeah, you know what, let's just upgrade everything to high speed. We have the money anyway. Yeah, I got a comment about that yeah, I wanted it to be more realistic, but I guess in our sense it should be more practical, and we should upgrade it based on how it blends with the rest of the stuff. Although in this case, I think we do still need to change that. Still need to change that and connect to the other side. Connect to the other platform. We don't have a choice there. Yeah, that one actually... No. I need this other one to connect to this, and then the other one, like here, connects there, and we merge out last minute as little as possible with that one, and we connect like so. Okay, one sec, like that. And our signals, bring it back over there. And I think we have we had a signal right here. Let's bring that back as well. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so from there, we should be able to just connect this all the way to the new track there. Perfect. Yes, and let us branch out the same way. That one. Like so. Let's add the signal for merging in, right? Let's align it with this right here, there, and let's extend this all the way. All right, so I think we can unpause the game at least, earn a little bit of money on the process, and just copy this all throughout. So eventually we will switch the platforms. Okay, but one step at a time. One step at a time. Good. So the benefit of this is we won't need to adjust the merging lines here, the merging ones from the freight stations, because they're actually on the right merge already, because the passenger line is the one we'll be adjusting. Yes, if that makes any sense at all. So I should be able to extend there, and I should just be able to this one is actually wrong, but it's fine, it will work regardless. Let's branch off as little as possible there, and connect that here. Good. Now signals. Signals are always a pain, but they are necessary. They are very useful. If you just copy these signals, then it might work already. That might not be a bad idea, at least in the beginning, and then we'll adjust as necessary. At least it looks good in the beginning, yeah? Just copy everything, keep it aligned. We don't really have anything here, so we can just add like that maybe. Let's see, distance here. Right? Wow, that's a big chunk without a signal. I think we can have signals in here. Yes. Then the next ones are here. Okay. Not the most aligned, but it should do just fine. And where? Here maybe. Hello? That one. Okay. And then here. I don't know why, just like a traffic light. Probably not done in real life, but it kind of makes sense to me. Being a guy who's more familiar with normal vehicles. Normal vehicles, not trains. Okay, let's put one signal right here before the station. Oh, I lost my signal in here, huh? Yeah, let me bring it back. I think that should be fine right there. Yes. Okay, good. Why do I have a signal right there? I think I can have that before the station. And then I can have this one. Sorry guys, I know it's a bit painful, but this is the price of progress. Yeah. It can be straightforward putting in signals, but it can become tricky as well in a matter of seconds. So I think some of you will want to see this too. Oh, why do we have a non-upgraded line segment there? No bueno. Good. A few more. Bear with me. Stay with me. Or you can just fast forward. Either way. That's the good thing about YouTube. If you don't like a segment, if it gets too painful for you, you can always fast forward. What is this? Okay, let's try to align it. And this one, Oh, I can see the end. We're curving out now. So the end of the track should be pretty nearby. There we go. Last one. Ah, finally. Alright, good. So now we have it. Now we have to assign the stations. Oh, that's perfect. It shows itself. Alright, that's very good. So in here, the passenger line, third, you pick 1 or 2? 1. I want you to pick 1. Okay, let's lock that as well. The problem is, we'll need a way for them to cross over, at least just one time. So we'll need to create a track crossing like that. Just a temporary one. Just so this train can go and cross over to that place, right? And then, what else? Let's see, these ones. Okay, 2 and 4, that's exactly what I wanted. You pick 3, you pick 4. I just lock it because that's the right stop anyway. And then that should be merging out here. That looks super ugly, but I think it works anyway. And you will lock that as well, just to keep it clear, alright? Yeah, that should be good. And so we don't really need 3 platforms here. Let me just make that pretty. 2 is okay. There we go. And then I have to make sure to connect these guys so this train can merge there, like that. Can cross over. And where else? I have to look at my trains now. Where are my trains? Have to think about all the trains. Okay, this one is going there. I think that's fine. He'll merge eventually there. This one needs to merge out to here. Then I'll have to remove all those temporary tracks later on. Yeah. That one. Okay. This one. No, not that one. I'm looking at the passenger trains. Yeah, this one. Merge into that here. And who else? That's a freight train. And that one. Alright, so let's see the magic happen. Okay, maybe not yet. Stop. That was a bit anticlimactic. Let's see. Let's look at the farthest one first. This one. You should be merging into here now. Perfect, that's what I wanted. And from there, you should be landing like so. And so the people are actually moving too. That's perfect. They're now on the right platform. That's awesome. Now, we can't delete this yet because another train is going to use it pretty soon. Where is it? Okay, this train has also crossed over. That's good. That's his correct line. This one has not yet. This one will cross over when he gets to this point right before the platform. Where is it? That one. So that's no problem as well. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. We'll be merging later on. That one is on the right line already. And the people are in the right terminal. Yes, they're in the right platform. That's good. So this is able to pick up passengers, drop them off, and pick them up. And with the beauty of the gameplay update, we actually didn't lose any passengers in that process. Yes. So we get shared lines. So we'll see if that improves. That should improve the money, the income for all our trains, not only for the passengers but also for the freight. It's good. They'll have less traffic to contend with, and they'll have separate platforms. Okay, this one is actually on the right platform already, this guy. Yep, looks good. So it looks like we can delete this temporary track now. We can actually leave them as well. But no, let's remove it. There you go. The good thing about this is I locked these guys, so they shouldn't be moving anymore. And I guess I don't need to lock these two, but I also can, just to be safe. Yeah, just to be safe. Good. Delivery 912k, that's good. So if you look at the finances here, we are earning money barely, but hopefully that improves later on. We should probably change the trains though to that new SD40, so I think that's a real money maker. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Yeah, let's give it a bit of time. Look at that, that's actually not full. No, but it actually came from the other side, so that's fine. Yeah, it came from, it already delivered to the previous city, so it's not carrying a full load anymore, which makes sense. Okay, it had to slow down a bit, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. This is on the right line, that's perfect. Can go 120. That's awesome. And this one as well. Yep, that looks much better now. Now if I missed something, do let me know, okay? Okay, do I need more trucks in here now for food? I don't really think so. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. I should have enough trucks there. Good. So all in all, we are earning. That's a good thing about it. I guess we're also losing money here. Hey, look at that. We're actually earning everywhere. Wow, okay. How did that happen? We're losing money in the orange line, but I guess that's because we don't need it anymore. Yeah? We don't need it anymore because we have that southern line already. And let's remove that. Sell all of you. And remove that one. And I'll also sell the orange, the brown line here. Look at that, it's only earning 3k now. Sell and remove. Got totally phased out because of the trains. Now there should be more demand. There should be more reason to put food here in this line. Yeah, it does seem good. It does seem good. Look at that, these trains going side by side. That looks absolutely beautiful. And if you look at the thing here, are you earning any money? Yes, you are earning 5.58 million. Good deal, and it's all still carrying full loads. I think that's a good deal. Back here it has 221, so maybe it even needs to be longer and have double locos. We can work with that, definitely. But is there enough stone? There is not. There is not enough stone, and there is not enough. There are not enough trains to ship it. If you look at this. I think we have to change this to an SD40. Is it the name? Again. Yeah, let's do that. Stop. Get replaced with, remove that. So I think it's more economical as well. That one, SD40. Good. Replace. Yes. Cool. Oh, what is that? A Chevrolet C60. And what is that? Toronto CRLV. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Alright, that looks good. That looks like an upgrade. Or at least a more cost-efficient means I think we can actually add one more train there, since we still have 200 here. The other train is supposedly just leaving where? The other train is only on its way back to the other destination, to the last city. So we should be able to buy another train to fill in the gap and reduce the backlog here. Look at this, we now have 111 con mats waiting for the Wolfstone. So we might also need to upgrade this train. This is starting to take shape, guys. Really starting to take shape. So with that, and get which of these again? The 12 ones, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you go there. So now there should be 3 identical trains. Perfect. Carrying all the con mats. And this guy should be upgraded as well. Can we upgrade him to another? Let me see. Can we also upgrade him to an SD40? Or will it be too much? That's a very big question. It might be practical because this will be slowing down the train. Well, not really, since they're both V100s. Both the con mats in the food line going to Wolfstone, going here, will be carrying will be pretty slow like so. So maybe it's not much of an issue. What I think is an issue is this lack of trucks delivering the goods. Right. I think it's better if we have 2 lines, and so that all of them get delivered, if you know what I mean. Like if we have they stop at the same destination, but they carry different things. So what I mean is, we have a line that goes from there to there as well, so same ones, but we get more vehicles and we say you only carry food. Will that work? Let's see. Okay, that one's picking up food. Yeah, let's try that. Alright. So let's get 4. Yeah, 4. Wow, the truck is so far away. Let's get 4 MENs here. Say you can only take food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assign you to the brown line there. And then this one we replace. We say you only take con mats. So at least nothing will get backlogged. Like right now we have 91 and 87. Right now what they'll do is they'll deliver the 91 con mats first before they even deliver the 87 food. So in this way, if we have 2 lines carrying 1 each, then they won't have trouble with it actually. They'll have separate lines. The problem here is both of them, all the food is still on this line, which I do not want, because this should be carrying con mats only. One sec. Let me have a look at the trucks here. Naming convention. Okay, food. Wait a minute. O-com, call-ind. Alright. So place first and then the type. Okay, let's see if that changes. Okay, we're seeing some adjustments here now. I don't know how that's happening, but it seems to be happening. And I'm not sure where the food is coming from, because there's no food delivery, so it seems like the food here is being transferred slowly to that other line. That's what it seems like to me. Which is perfect. Yeah, look at that. So I think that's happening because yeah, the line on this line, let's rename it so I won't have trouble telling you guys what I'm seeing. That's actually something new from the gameplay update, I think. So now we see slowly the food is getting transferred to the brown line because all the vehicles in the yellow line, the industrial, can only carry con mats, and the only ones which can carry food is in the brown line. So now it's working perfectly, I think. Even though in terms of yeah, they have their own terminal, that's good. And there we go. New food delivery, care of this train. Perfect. Wow, we're getting a lot of deliveries now. That looks so good. Alright. Still have 200 here, interesting. Oh, look at that. That is a perfect example why we need to separate the tracks. Yeah? Actually, starting to pick up, huh? Oh, it is starting to overtake. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, we'll need more trains, passenger trains, faster passenger trains. Definitely. The freight, I think we can handle still. I think it's not too bad. How about this one here? Do you guys have any problem with delivery? I think you do. Yep, looks like you do. So let's get some more. Let's get 2 more for commercial and 1 more for industrial probably. 2 for commercial. 1, 2. Assign you to commercial. And 1 for industrial. So that should even it out to having crap 4 each. But I have to remind you to do that and do that. There we go. So everything is con mats only, everything is food only. Pretty good. Now you guys should be able to take care of that. Go. Okay, this looks like perfect timing. This train leaves as the other one arrives and docks into the same platform. Good. Alright, I think that works. I think that works pretty well. In here, how are things going? We do have some con mats, but I think we're doing fine there. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. If we look at our finances, everything is positive except the new line which is starting to pick up only. The one which we created in Wolfstone over here. Yeah, it should get its own food pretty soon. Yeah, it should make its own money. Look at that. So this guy should be able to leave now. Why aren't you leaving? Probably just spacing themselves out. And this guy should pick it up. That's good. And we should have another truck coming out soon. Where is it? It's not there yet though. We might not have enough here. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. We are getting 339. This train is going to carry 144. That looks good. And our stone train is happily going back, earning a lot of money and hauling, wow, 526. Ooh, look at that, 5.56 million. Can we make it even longer? And just even have 2 locos there. Like have two SD40s for better pulling power, especially coming from here, carrying the stone and going up the hill. and then add a few more wagons in there to reduce the backlog here. That might be a good idea. Now it's producing non-stop. That's good. That's very, very good. Yeah, you see, when this train finishes, there's still almost 300 left. So we need to increase that, or we need to add one more train. But that means I'll need to double track this, and I haven't done that yet. And I want to experiment with a very long train, just to make it a bit more realistic, you know, as in real life, where we have very long trains and not too many of them in some lines. This one looks good as well, and this one looks like we need more food, more trucks in this livestock line. Do we? Yes, we do. Yeah, we are limiting ourselves here. So the frequency of this is 17 seconds. I think that's too long for this kind of line. Let's add some more. Let's add maybe 5 more MANs. Ideally, I would have wanted a train here as well, coming from the farm to the processing plant, but that is very hilly. If you look at that steep slope, that might not be good for a train. Unless we can make a train there and just... Nah. But yeah, it's a really hard place to go to. So we really need more trucks. That's the easiest way to handle it. Right? Anyway, alright, that looks good, guys. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any inputs, do let me know as always. We'll go and upgrade the buses next probably. But yes, depending on your inputs, that's the direction we'll be taking. Thank you for watching. We are earning a lot of money. No more loans. So we should be in a place to buy new expensive trains next episode. Thanks for watching, and if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you and bye-bye. Have a nice day.